Certainly the scene down here in Australia has improved a lot in Asia Pacific with the addition of a lot of events, and I think the timing of this one is good. You get a lot of people coming from the Northern Hemisphere who are fit, and a lot of the local based athletes who are coming into season who should be fit. Like you say, a lot of qualification points and money up for grabs, more importantly the money than the points. But it just seems to be the way now, with the structure of the sport and that qualification system. The dust doesn't really settle on a major race before everyone's thinking 12 months in advance and trying to re-qualify. So I think that's why it's attracted such a world-class field.
But yeah, as Craig said, it's so great to now have such good fields in the Australian races as well. I did 2 races in Australia my first year, and then straight overseas to try and get points to qualify for the World Champs. So yeah, it's really great that we can do it now here and have internationals here to compete against.
It sounds like a rookie, but I'm always excited to race against Crowe. And I figured out, I was racing 4 or 5 times against Crowe, and I always lost. Lost, he was always faster. So in this time, it's always a new shot, and I'm still glad that Crowe still do triathlon, that he not retired. No, because I don't want to be unrespectful for Jimmy or for Stixie, he's out there, but it's like, but for me it's always kind of a personal highlight to race against Crowe. So, and I reckon I'm always looking for the how do you call it? I'm not sure, but I reckon I steal it.
Yeah, I'm definitely very happy with this year, and even I was a tiny bit disappointed after Hawaii with the 5th place, so I made the decision to keep racing, and nothing better to race in Australia and doing Noosa and coming over here. Yeah, definitely always pick the big races, like Crowe said before. I like to race the best, and yeah, I'm really excited. I never had the chance to race Rachel in a half before, so that's going to be really cool too.
Well, see, she said she was going to kick your ass as well.
So we're going to kick each other's ass for 4 hours. That's very exciting. No, it's going to be great. When I saw the star list, I got really excited. I was like, yeah, that's really cool. There's so many races on in Australia, and you pretty much can race every single weekend now. So
yeah, it's always it's different coming into a race after you've peaked for a big race like Kona. So your preparation's completely different because the onus is on recovering from that race and then sharpening up so there's a little bit of speed. But I think, like everyone said so far, when you have such a good field, I think you need that after Kona, because otherwise it wouldn't really be that exciting to, you can't get yourself up for racing. So having this field, that's definitely kind of motivated me in the last couple of weeks when I've been training. So
this race is likely to come down to the run, except I was looking through the weather forecast and there is going to be a fair bit of wind, so I could split up out there. Funnily enough, the run times here are never that fast. I think there's always a lot of surging on the bike and a fair few attacks out there, so anything can happen, and I really hope the wind stays up and it makes it a really fair race, and hopefully the runners' strengths will be a little bit muted.
Mate, I'm sure.